There's this guy named...
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
That's JD Prance.
yeah.
You know what's crazy? Through the filter like that, in the lens, that doesn't even look like Oblivion. That looks like a photo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it
that
does.
looks like a photo of some guy bracing, but then like...
Oh no, dude! This is what sold me. I was like, "Oh my god, I can't wait to spend an hour on the character creator screen."
I spent a long time. Like in Skyrim, it's so subtle that you can't. I don't know.
Oh, did you see who had a really big problem with the character creator screen? Oh wait, no, you did see it because I remember you.
Yeah, Grums, of course. You know, I have to say, I tweeted this out. I don't know if there's any truth to it. I was just kind of like thinking off the top of my head. It probably isn't fundamentally true, but I think there's an aspect of it that is at play here, which is, I think the reason, like, everybody's kind of over the moon about this game, right? Like, it's kind of unanimous praise, even though it's still Oblivion, it's still buggy and fucked.
Sure. Has to be.
Yeah, there's glitches that were in the original that still work, which is kind of amazing, and it's awesome. I'm glad they kept all that shit intact.
Money glitch in there?
I touched your toe and he looked immediately down to see whether or not he had to punch something. I think the money glitch might happen. I'm not super sure, but like, so like, there's a lot of reasons that you could see a cynical crowd laying into this, especially like a Bethesda remake of something like, oh, they're remaking an Elder Scrolls game again. Wow, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I could see an alternate reality where this game was shown off, months in advance. Had like maybe a little preview window where like they showed the character creator with like the developers, and all of those guys made their like hundreds of fucking videos talking about how woke it was going to be. And then when it came out, I can imagine that the discourse would be infinitely more annoying.
Yeah.
And a lot more split. And I wonder if like Shadowdropping actually kind of saved them the narrative because there just simply wasn't enough time for those people to say anything about it before everybody had already played it and loved it.
Dude, yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know how true that is. Like, it feels like it could be
if that wasn't,
a non-zero impact, you know?
Right. If that wasn't the case, it still benefited them in that way.
Right. 100%.
100%.
Yeah, for sure.
Because, yeah, it's brilliant. But it was the same thing. Like, you know...
To be fair, Oblivion's probably one of the few games that can do something like this. You wouldn't want to do this with, like, an original, like, new game or something.
No fucking way. It's like since the Baldur's Gate 3 was in early access for so long, when it finally dropped, there were so many people already familiar with it.
Yeah.
And when they tried, Temple tried at first before he beat the game like a million times. He tried to be like, oh, look at this randomized thing, and there's a bald guy with, you know, and then and everyone's like, I don't fucking care. This game rules.
Yeah, it's almost like the reverse kind of with Baldur's Gate. What'd you say?